So it's been 444 times that we could talk about something. And I didn't know that Sophia was coming, and it's going to be awesome. So Sophia, you're going to be the main role player in this talk, okay? So to start, first, TNT number 444. YouTube, sorry. So we are live on YouTube now. And here's the thing. We are going to do an experiment, all right? Sophia, do you like science? Do you like experiences?
Yes, I like so much. My teacher of my school, it is super cool in science. My science in my school, it's just Friday, and I like so much science. It's cool. It's funny. Has experiments. So I like so much.
Very good. So this is the experiment that we're going to play. There's a thing called English that people think it's I don't know, a big thing, or it's something to be scared of. So we're going to get rid of this. How? We are going to tell and think in a situation that we are using English. So you're not going to present yourself now. You're like the way you are. You're going to present yourself the way you want to be in the future. Okay? So this is the experiment. And I'm going to give the example because I think it's going to be easier. And this is a good exercise. I have just thought about this. It wasn't planned. So I have no idea what to say. So I'm Philip, and I'm Philip from the future. And I got rid of everything that is scaring me, or that was scaring me years ago. I got the cure of some situations in my head, some thoughts, some behaviors. So I really got rid of everything that was making me sick. So I'm not sick anymore, and I'm really glad to be here speaking from the future. Okay, so I really want you to do this exercise, to start saying your name and that you are from the future, and you're going to explain the things in the past or the way you want, and then you're gonna be thankful about this, you know, like, yeah, just do the way you want to do. All right. So think about yourself in the future. And I think Sophie is really excited. I'm gonna start with her. All right. Sophia, it's your turn. Please.
Okay, so my name is Sophia. This is Sophia of the future. And I don't know, because I don't know Sophia in the future because I am a children. So I don't know, but I think in the future I see that I am actress and a dancer, a ballerina, and I am so excited for my future. And yes, I think it is that. Yes, it is that.
Really good, really good. Thanks for that. Really cool. And who wants to be the next? Anna, Joanna, please.
Ju is disturbing in the chat.
Jesus, she's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Sorry.
I am still Anna. even in the future. Now I can watch to my past, and I think now I have no fear about what I need to do. I am more confidence about my future, about my profession, and about my skills. And now I know how to handle everything that I need to do. I know how to handle my time and my priorities. And I think this, if I become this Anna, I will be so happy.
Really good. Really good. Giovanna. Who is Giovanna in the future?
Hi. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I am Giovanna from the future, and I'm pretty much proud of myself because I could accomplish my project. I, in fact, work as a scientist, and I could develop the biggest project of my life, which created a new business in the agro-industrial sector. And now I am going abroad to make it international. So I am really proud of what all the challenges I could overcome, and very, very happy.
Very good. Yeah, really, really good. Really great, Giovanna from the future. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Marisi, and you?
Hi guys, good afternoon. Hi Marise in the future. Because I will back and I will watch that. So, well, I hope in the future I become more comfortable with myself and my knowledges too. And maybe I become I don't know, a marketing teacher in the future, and more I don't know, comfortable with my work and the things that I know we have to improve myself. Yeah, and I think I can know a lot of language like English, but Mandarin and Spanish and French. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. Very good, Marisi from the future. Thanks for sharing. Let me check on Cassiana. Just
Hi.
give it a
Hi everyone. I'm Cassiana from the future. I have a messenger for everybody to think the things in the future is now is good for everyone and for your lovers too. In between this time was really difficult to in front the situations, but everything will be fine, and just take care to yourself and your lovers too. For the message for my dear Cassiana, take care of yourself and don't be nervous. Everything will be fine. And now I'm gonna finish my PhD in chemistry in a good university abroad and continue study, really calm, and everything will be fine.
really good. Thank you, Cassiana from the future. Really good. Ana Beatriz, and you?
Hey everyone, I'm Anna from the future, and I'm an international student in United States and major in advertise. And probably I'm still so happy because it's my dream. And yeah.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Ana Beatriz from the future. And Ju TX.
So guys, my name is Juliana, and Juliana from the past used to have a mission to help people and make their lives be easier and develop their skills. And Juliana from the future, she's now realized that she did it well, and she spread a lot of good vibes for everyone, and it's happy now.
Very good. Thank you, Ju TX from the future. We still have Eloni, Jack, Endo, and Felipe. So Eloni.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Alon. I am an engineer student and started my scientific initiation. I want to tell Alon in the future. I hope to say that I worked in the research career. That's all.
Very good. Very good. Is it your first time here?
Yes, my first time.
Great. So be my guest, be our guest. Right?
Thank you.
Jack, what about you from the future?
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Here in future is to 2050 here. I am a happy grandma, and I'm grateful because we are here, all of you. We are survive to 2020. I remember it was a very difficult year, and I'm grateful for all of us. That's it.
Very good. Welcome aboard. Is it the first time on TNT?
Second. The second, yes, second.
Welcome. Feel comfortable. Take your seat. Get your coffee.
Okay, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I remember Ana Paula Batalha in her first meeting. She was like freaking out.
I am still freaking out, so no problem.
Endo, and you? Who is Endo from the future?
So I'm sad to say that I'm the only one survivor, and
Oh my God.
No, I'm sorry. So I'm here in future, and first of all, I would like to say thanks for Philip, because we have to know that your project changed the life of too much people, in Brazil, and you don't know how changes you made in their lives. So here in future, I'm very reflexive about what I was, and proud as well to be innocent when I was young, when I was, when I didn't know nothing about the life, and I still don't know nothing about the life, and very curious about what's going on in the future.
Very good. So
future.
Yeah, Endo from the future is curious about the future.
Yes, future.
Thank you, Endo from the future. Yeah, I have no idea. about the impact. I have really no idea. And today I'm really emotional. So I hope I'm not gonna cry today. And let me check on Felipe. Who is Felipe from the future?
Yeah, so here is Felipe from the future. I've got to say that the project, Philip's project, is getting bigger and bigger, and a lot of people are becoming more and more impact, and people will be speaking English better. And anyway, about myself, I'll be happy because I'll probably be participating as well of all this transformation. And I'll be a confident guy, I think, about my projects. I'm very comfortable with my work. I'll be playing in several orchestras and being part of a project where we teach language and music for poor communities. And I'll be probably studying at university, finishing my PhD.
Great. Thank you for sharing as well, Felipe, my buddy from the future. And last but not least, Julia. Who is Julia in the future?
Depends, like future tomorrow or like in 20 years. I'll take 20 years because it will be easier.
You choose. You are from the future. I have no idea when.
What?
You are from the future. I have no idea where is it exactly.
But you want to know like how my life is going to be in the future? Is that
how are you in the future? Like you are in the future.
Okay.
So who are you?
Julia from the future lives in a much better world where people care more about their impact in other people's lives and in the planet. And she does a lot about it too. So like she's proud of what she's done. And she has more time for her family and she does something she loves, even though I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure she will know. Yeah, that's it.
But you are from the future. You need to know.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Sophia, don't listen to this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sophia. I don't know. I don't know. But she works with something she likes, like it has a purpose. It's not just like for a big company that sells whatever, you know? Take it, Felipe. That's what I have for you now.
Okay. Sorry, Julia from the future. Very good. So we were talking about the future and it wasn't planned. And this is how my brain works. So we are supposed to talk about the education and science experiments. So let's change everything. My very first question, and we watched that video from Neil deGrasse talking about children that they are, by essence, they are scientists, right? And science, it's all about the past, present, and future. So maybe that's where I got the idea from the future from. But what do you understand by science? What is science for you?
Science for me is about curiosity. Because once that this feeling about curiosity that I chose my profession. And it's crazy because every moment I'm thinking about science for about moments, like when the most of the times it was cooking, fry my chicken and thinking the proteins and the other things that happen in that moment.
Very good. Very good explanation. Sophia, and you, what do you understand about science?
Okay, for me, science it is be creative because we create I think, yes, and it's crazy because every time we are make things we are make things that it is, oh my god, it is creative, you understand?
Different.
Yes, it's that.
Very good. Very good. Really good. I could like spend the whole day just listening to you. Yeah. Giovanna, and you, what is science? What do you understand about science?
I agree with what the girl said about science. I can add it's about creativity, and I think it's we have to be a curious person, but also you need a lot of creativity to find a way to discover what you are asking, what you are curious about. So I think people who goes on this field are very creativity people, because otherwise you can develop the topic you are studying. Sometimes when you are going to a lot of people said they are going to university, they're going to go to do a PhD. I have a PhD degree, a PhD. Yeah, I am a doctor, and at some point doing your research, you feel trapped. You feel like you have no way out. So you have to use your creativity to find a solution. So it's this combination that it makes powerful as the science, the people who work with science. That's
Very
what
good.
I think.
Very good. Very good. Anna, and what about you? Like, I know you have been studying a lot, and what do you understand about science? What is it, science for you?
Yeah, science for me is to get to suppose something and to test this thing. So first step for make science is to get some idea or some hypothesis, I don't know. So you need to suppose something and you need to test this thing. Something that I thought when I was watching the video, it's because as we are adults, we are not scientists, because we just suppose, we don't want to test. So when I think I will talk with Philip about some problem, and I suppose he will say this, this, and this. And I don't want to test this. I just want to suppose. So I give up about our talk. So it's okay. I'm not a scientist because I just want to suppose. I don't want to test. This is the big problem about the adult. A kids have not this kind of problem because they want to suppose, but they want to make sure the supposes it's real, so they test, and it's amazing. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you know, Julia, she sent me a message and she started saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. I think you have already thought about this, but I need to tell you something about this." And then I told you, don't be sorry and just do it. And every time people come to me to say something, I just say, "Oh, let's test." let's just see how it goes. So TNT is a huge lab, you know. So Sophia, TNT, this environment, it's a lab. So imagine a laboratory, and we are all scientists, and we use our voice and ideas to make experiments. So this is all a huge experiment, social experiment, you know. And we use English, we use French, Spanish, a lot of things. Let me check. So everybody with the cameras off, I'm gonna do the following. I'm not going to ask you too much, okay? Because I have no idea if you're there or not. So I'm gonna try to bring questions more to people with the camera on, okay? So I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the experiment. So Felipe, so you turned your camera on.
Yes.
So, we were talking about, you know, basically science and what science, and Giovanna, she brought up a very good word, Cassian as well, and some others. Creativity. Is it possible? Is it possible to have science without creativity? How do you see that? Is it possible to happen?
No way. I don't think so, because I think that as humans, we are naturally creative. So all humans, they keep creating, keep improvising, and that's how society is, right? We are getting better, our society, because of the inventions, because of internet, right? And that's why I think that creativity is essential. Actually, creativity is more powerful than knowledge, in my opinion, because it's the foundations. Without creativity, you cannot go anywhere. Actually, life is not so simple. Life is complex. So without we have like creative thoughts, like imagination, right? Without imagination, I think society wouldn't be the way society is now. Our organization, compared to 1,000 years ago, come on, we are much better now, right? If you compare, like, people were fighting others, they were in wars, conflicts because of territories, and nowadays there are still conflicts, but the society is better compared to many years ago. So we're becoming more human because of creativity. Is the way like this.
Very good. So I'm gonna do another quick exercise that, like, you know, I thought, I had thought years ago that I wasn't creative. But after I started my own journey and like building a company, like still building from scratch, I found out that I'm very creative. And just because I have been exercising myself. So I'm gonna give you an example. TNT, it's a very creative way to develop these skills, because you have no idea what's the topic, you have no idea about the questions. It's like going to Mars, you know, you have no idea what you're gonna deal with, or going to, you know, to the ocean, to the, I don't know how to say, like when you go really deep into the ocean, no idea how to say that, but you have no, it's all in, you don't know what to expect, right? So I'm gonna choose one person. This person needs to create a question. I want you to ask a question to the group, okay, about science. And I'm not going to choose like, I'm gonna choose you, and just bring what it comes to your mind. Don't think too much, okay? There's no right or wrong. Just give it a shot, really. Test, okay? So of course, I'm going to start with, Sophia, please. Sorry.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ask a question like, what are you curious about science, or what are you curious to ask people in this group?
Okay, so what are you, how do you say em inglês emoção?
Emotion.
Emotional.
Can you repeat the question again?
Uh-huh. What it is your emotion now?
Very good question. Very good question. I love that.
And deep question.
Yeah, and hard one. And hard one. Does anyone here want to start?
Can I start?
Yes.
Okay, because it's easy for me. I'm so excited. Like, and it's your fault, Sophia. Because ever since I was little, I used to love English, and it's so like funny and cute and sweet to see you talking to us like you're such a small kid and you are already know a lot, and you're here like willing, you willing to talk to us. You're not ashamed of talking to us because you're younger or anything. So I'm so excited and I'm so happy and I'm so like to have you here with us. Because it's different, for us. Like, we don't usually have people at your age, at least not for me, it's not common. So I'm very happy to have you here with us. That's my emotion right now.
Me too, I am here, so.
Anyone else? What's your emotion? How do you feel right now? How can you answer, Sophia, this question?
I feel hungry now. but I'm really happy and excited because to listen to Sophia, it's a thing that we thought, when I was young, and I don't talk like her when I was so young. So it's very happy, and listen to her, it's very exciting.
Very good. I'm gonna choose someone. Yeah, please.
I was about to say that I'm feeling hopeful because when you have this kind of environment when we can join different people with different ages, and when you see Sophia so young and she's here and she has this opportunity to practice her English, and I feel hopeful about the education, I feel that one day all the kids will have this opportunity as Sophia is having.
Yes. So I'm going to choose someone else now to ask a question.
Hi.
Eloni, yeah, please.
Okay. At that moment, I feel happy and a little sheep because due to the situation and to the time, I ended up being stuck at home and I not being able to leave. But I am happy to be here in this conversation. I am happy.
Very good. Very good. Sometimes it's just being here, it's not easy just to be here, right? So congrats, Eloni. Thank you for coming. Endel, could you bring a question like related to science for us?
Yes, I have a question. My question is, how can you explain the relation Tyler Grayson made about the child and the science? How do you think it's possible? How does the best link, between these two? subject?
Science and kids.
Yes.
Very good question. Very good question.
I can
I don't
explain.
understand.
Can I have a daughter. She's 11 years old, and I could observe when she was a little baby. What as a baby she did when she pick up something new. She watching all the sides, she shake it and she throw away, you know, and she observes what happens. And if she could open or put into her mouth, so she was exploring this object or space. She was the environment. She touches it, she smells, she used to put in her mouth. That's what behavior or kind of behavior a scientist should have to do, because when you are discovering something new, because science is discovering, it's going to places no one else went. That's what makes science so exciting. This is the link. This behavior of trying to learn something new, the baby and a child, they do, and we continue doing as an adult life. Not only when you work as a scientist, but as Philip says, he's building an enterprise and discovering new ways to put people together, to talk, using his creativity, being very brave. You have to be brave. You have to face your fears. This is another side of being a scientist, and these all are related to our human essence. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah, totally. Very good answer. And thanks for sharing this experience.
Thank you.
Giovanna, do you wanna bring a question? Try to ask a question to all of us.
Do you think? Yes, I can. Yes, Do you think a scientist can be intuitive, or as a scientist we have always to be rational? We can use our intuition, or we have always to be rational. What do you think about that?
Very good question.
I think we need to do the both. We need to listen our intuitive part, but we need to prove that it's at least in my work, you need to prove, you need to make sure it's true. So sometimes you feel something that you are working, you feel it will work. You are going in a good way, but you need to finish and back and say, yeah, it's working. But in the beginning, you have this part of intuitive, but at least in my work, we need to get balance.
What is your work, Ana? What do you do?
I am a physiotherapist, and I'm finishing my master in physical rehabilitation. So we are testing diabetes patient, and we are given like a education skill and plus exercise skill. So we need to see if the education it's better than just the exercise.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Sophia, please.
Okay, I want to say that I think that sometimes the scientists do these two things in the same time. But sometimes the scientists do intuitive. Oh, yes, intuitive, and sometimes need to be rational. Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
For me, I think it is a combination of the two. Sometimes you have a more intuition, but you need to prove you using a rationale. Yeah, that's all.
Great. So you need to prove. So you need to be rational, right?
I have one question.
Please.
So, do you believe the science look like a philosophy? I don't know, because I think it's very similar and they work together. I don't know why, but yeah, I believe.
Very good question.
I want to answer.
So, please, Cassiana, then Sophia.
In the beginning times, the first alchemist scientist was like a philosophical guys. Then start to making questions about what the particle the individual note what the part you can cut anymore, né? The minimal particle, and they start to do this, making these questions, and after that, they start to do experiments, and once this philosophy and thing and these ideas make these things real, like the other guys say about the tests, and I think more than tests are methods. It's about these methods. The science is real. You can prove these tests and these results.
Very good. Very good. Thanks. Thanks for sharing that. Yes, totally agree. Sophia, and you, what's your answer on this?
Okay, it's me. So I think it is the same. That's the other question, but I go to say. Okay, so I think that sometimes the scientist it looks like philosophical, but sometimes not. Why? Because the scientists sometimes inventors I think, yes, because the scientists have creative, but sometimes not. The scientist, it's not philosophical. Yes.
Yes. Very good. It's like Newton and the gravity law. Like I don't know, like maybe he was not looking or trying to, bring a hypothesis about things, but then the apple fell from the tree and then, aprendi. That was a really aprendi moment for Newton, Oh, I got it.
I think science is a part of philosophy because, for example, mathematics is an ancient grace was not separate from philosophy. Então, understanding here, how can I say? Um é parte do outro.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. Actually, mathematics and philosophy, they have the part of logics. So you study both subjects, you've got to study logics. And logics is this questioning we have about if I do this, that will happen, you know. When I do this, for this will, like it's that thing we study about cause and effect. And actually, there are two things that, first of all, first you need first you need to question yourself, right? To ask questions. It's all about asking the proper questions, and afterwards put in practice, put everything to practice.
Very
I
good.
have a question. Can I?
Please.
Just, if you could choose the best scientist discovery, what was for you the best? I think for me it's electricity because I can't imagine me without without light, you know, some things. So I think that for me. What about you guys?
Sophia, please.
Can I say? So I have an idea. So, oh my God. So I think that I go to mix how do you say todos os todos?
Todos, everything, all.
Everything. The scientists, the everything, and puts in the people. Example in my sister, and I oh.
I could, I would.
I am going to discover the scientists and everything in my sister. You understand?
Yeah, totally.
This is crazy, but
yeah,
this is that.
Oh my God, this is.
I love it. I love your idea. You will make your sister a better Google.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Like Google.
Like Google.
Yes.
You make her like a encyclopedia.
Yeah.
And you will use her. How old is she? Your sister?
She's 17.
17. She's older than you, okay?
Yes.
So you make her like a very. There is a movie, Lucy. She is what you are saying. She eats something, a pill. She eats a medicine, a drug, as a matter of fact. And as the movie goes on, at the end, she gets all the knowledge of humanity into her brain.
She becomes like you know, she's into the network.
Yes, but I don't think Sophia can watch it because I don't know. It's a little bit violent, too heavy for her age. But
yeah.
Oh my God.
No, I forgot that. Very good. I don't think we have much time, so I'm gonna make a deal. We are going to continue this talk next Wednesday at the same time, 1 p.m. So you're going to schedule the same meeting, but next Wednesday, and we are going to talk about science again. Okay. So I'm going to just prepare here next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Science. Okay. part 2. Well, I have no idea what to say right now, but I just want to thank and I want to spread love. That's what I want to, if I could send like in a package, I would send love to all of you from TNT, because you people have no idea how is it to make this happen, like for so long and so many times. And having all of you, each of you, like Marise, Felipe, Sofia, Endel, Julia, Ana Paula, Cassiana, Giovanna, Eloni, Ana Beatriz, Ju, and Jack, you have no idea how difficult it is to have a group of people like this from so different places to talk about something that we are not used to talk. We don't have, I don't think you have this kind of conversations at home with your family, friends, or I don't know, at work with the people you are used to speak with. So this is the magic of education and the magic of technology. We can be together as a group. So I told some of you yesterday, TNT is really political by the meaning itself, because we are a group of people discussing things, and politics is science, right? So yeah, we have lots of things to say, but I want to finish this TNT, and I want a very special guest to say the last words, and I want you, Sophia, to finish our talk and to share how did you feel, how was it for you? So please, it's up to you now.
Will you be back in the next meetings?
Yes. So I like so much in the first minute in this meeting, I am super nervous, but now I am happy and happy, super happy, really happy. So I want to say a question for everyone, and that is I don't know how to say English, but why do you say se você fosse cientista ou qualquer outra pessoa?
What if you could be, or something like that? What if you could be like a scientist or someone else?
What if you could be a scientist? What's the power of the experiment that you created?
That you create. Very good question. So we are going to answer this question in the beginning of our next talk next week on Wednesday. Do we have a deal, Sophia?
Okay.
Everybody, Giovanna, Ana Paula, Cassiano.
Okay.
Very good. We have another talk at 5 with Bruna. We have marketing with Marise tonight, right? At 7, it's going to be in Portuguese. And we have French at 8 p.m. with Mari, okay? So you can check all the schedule we have for eAprendi in here, eaprendi.com/TNT, okay? So you can check over there, and I'm trying to migrate the Talk and Talk website to eaprendi.com/TNT website. All right. Please answer the feedback form. It's going to help a lot, and we are working to make it better. And thank you all for coming. Thank you, Sophia, all of you, Marise, Ju, Giovanna, Endo, Cassiano, Eloni, Jack, Ana Paula, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you, guys.
I love
Bye-bye.
it.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you,
Take
guys.
care.
Thank you.
Bye.
to meet you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.